sports.
You think? Nah, they've been waiting it out to try to get that triple threat for the Shield now. Although I'm done with
They did that shit. This probably would have been a year they would have been. Like they did the shit out of what they were doing. It was in a bad match. We really forced that shit. That shit was threat. People keep asking me
what match? The triple threat? No, I don't think the match is open. No one would go into that match thinking it would be great. It's all aura. That's all that is. That match would be slow. It'd be a slow match.
They will have a bunch of enemies. They should have did it. That was so good.
How'd it go, JoJo?
I destroyed the fuck out of Notre Dame, bro.
But nobody wins all the
Again, I just don't know. It is Triple H has lost some of my trust. He's lost some of my trust, so I don't know. I still think that promo battle they had where they were both going at each other is some of the best shit I've ever seen. Seeing all the mic has been so good, man. As expected, but man is he fucking good. God, John is so good on the mic, and it's a shame we don't. I mean, I don't know. He was weekly every fucking for 20 years, so can't blame him. But damn, do I wish he was around more. And we can't go. The thing is, after Mania, he needs to be more of a mainstay for this to be his retirement tour, right? Like, so he needs to win the belt. Solo Sikoa main evented SummerSlam. Does Solo Sikoa go from main eventing SummerSlam to out off the WrestleMania card? You know. But why Randy? Oh, the whole bloodline, and yeah, I get it. Whatever, fine, I guess. That's the whole reason he was out. Oh, you put me out of almost retirement. I was gone for 2 years because of you guys. Okay, fine, whatever. He's gonna punt the shit out of Solo. Okay, it's fine. He's gonna hold him, do the thumb spike, and he's gonna flip into RKO. He already found it. No, yeah, I was really locked into that that Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match into the Randy Orton return, almost punt. Oh, I was out of my seat, man. Ooh, I was out of my seat. I thought I thought they said he was coming back in 2025, barring any setbacks.
No, like it is terrible.
JJ, who's winning, man? Cody Rhodes or John Cena?
Don't ask me that dumb question, bro.
What do you mean? Because there's an obvious answer, or?
If bro, because if John Cena wins, then Wait,
I don't
whoa,
know.
whoa. I've definitely, whoa. I've definitely kept it over wrestling. Come on now.
Okay.
I've been this way since I was fucking 3 years old. My father brought me up in wrestling, bruh. You know, you remember Tribute to the Truth, my nigga? My dad used to always take us to that, man. Bro, if John wins, then there's gonna be speculations. Oh, why didn't John Cena beat Roman Reigns? Can John Cena beat the Tribal Chief? Hey.
No, for real though. Yeah. No, for real. How couldn't John beat Roman, but he can beat Cody though? That's crazy, right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, that's what I'm. No, that's what I'm basically trying. That's what I'm basically trying to say. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Like, how come John Cena didn't beat Roman Reigns? Yeah, I understand.
John wasn't gonna beat Roman Reigns back then, bro. That was their guy. They were trying to pass the torch. That was the whole thing.
Suck
Like,
my dick on passing the torch, bro. Yeah,
John was the face for like 12 years.
Bro, when Triple H tried to pass the torch to Seth Rollins, that was the most tragic shit. And John called that shit out, bro. That was the most tragic. No, remember back then when Triple H tried to pass the torch to Seth Rollins? Yeah, bro. I'm just sitting here. I'm like John came to the ring, told Steph. He literally had it because they hated that he kept winning. I'm like, my nigga.
You know, I feel like the way this WrestleMania is shaping up is gonna be okay to good. Not, it can't be. It's not better. It's not gonna be better than last year. I doubt it. But yeah. I feel like this is gonna be like a solid show. Like, there doesn't seem like there might be one bad match. I don't think there's gonna be a Jay versus Jimmy Uso on this thing. So,
bro, if we get a Jay and Jimmy, I'm gonna be like, why?
it's because Gunther, man. Don't put on bad matches.
Really?
Jimmy's in the hospital.
Jimmy moved you, man. Jimmy moved you? Really do? Okay.
Jimmy did move me. Jimmy added a level to the. He made Jay serious.
No, bruh. No.
Maybe if he like goes back to, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he'll ever be a full-time tag teamer again, but if they become the Usos again, I don't think they'll do it.
I don't think they're gonna become the Usos again, though. If they become the Usos again, then.
I don't think it's the end of the world if Cody wins. I don't mind, but
oh no,
I fear for the
no. It's the end of the world. People gonna be like,
I fear how they handle it afterwards. Like, they just kind of ruined John Cena's retirement run. If I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, since they didn't have to put John in this position this early into the year, but since they did, you got to give it to him now. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think in the post game presser or whatever, Triple H was like, you know, this is why John Cena's revered like he is. Like, even this late into his career, on the last year of his run, he's still trying to challenge himself to do things like at this stage of his career. So.
Game of the week again against
this. John is gonna retire a face, so he's gonna have this heel turn, maybe win the championship, lose it, redemption arc at the end of the year. I don't know.
There's already some serious cowbell clanging going on here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
No, they gotta give it to John, and he's gotta do the greatest hits. But as a heel, he gotta do CM Punk at Money in the Bank, and he's gonna do Orton at SummerSlam. You gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
Well, when people want to really see that, like, think about it. Like, when people really want to
Yes.
Speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
I'm gonna be honest. I would love to
It
see.
is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You gotta make the right decision on this play. It just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure.
People like that John versus Seth Rollins feud, like for the United States Championship and stuff. I wasn't deep into wrestling at that point. Like I had dropped off.
No.
You need help from the secondary, and when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time,
Oh wait, whoa! We're going 2014 because that's when we saw. That's when we saw Brock literally had a problem with John Cena. Though. You said what? Oh God.
Is that Daniel Bryan on the Yes movement, or is that Daniel Bryan on the conservation leg?
Space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide.
They definitely kind of screwed over Batista in his return to the Rumble.
Pick up enough for a first down here. Back to throw. It's Stone.
It wasn't Batista's fault. It was bad timing.
He makes the
You gotta read the crowd. You gotta appease them sometime.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught in the backfield. It's Maryland. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. This will be third and short.
What is you?
I wasn't around during the Roman Big Dog era. I probably would have hated him too. I probably would have hated.
And it's intercepted. He stepped
I couldn't do 3 years of Brock versus Roman, man.
No, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
50. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country.
You know the thing
But
about
even
this day when it comes to
makes a
the rest of the
poor
world, bro.
decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws
Oh,
an
go ahead,
interception early in the game.
brother.
First down here for this offense. On the ground, it's Daniels. Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in, it's Davis. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Running play called on third and short. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back did just exactly where he needed to go to extend
Terrible
this drive.
decision, by the way.
First down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The tackle is made, but the offense now is
Question.
set
Wasn't that
up
the year that
first and
Batista
goal
wanted to
from
go
the
against Triple H?
The offense threatening, close to the goal line.
Wasn't that the year that Batista wanted to go against Triple H for some reason?
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
What was that recommending?
Looking to throw. It's Stone. Caught quickly. Brought down, but broke a tackle. This is a solid gain there.
love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Tackled
You
after
not
a
hate
solid
on
gain. It's
we don't
enough
not hate
for
on my
first
hero,
down,
bro.
and
Like,
that
come on
should
now, bro.
wrap up the first quarter of play. So it's Mississippi State on top. So
I mean,
far.
I remember as a
Check
kid,
out the
my big
stats
brother
now.
was like, he was one of his favorite
The
wrestlers was
Mustangs
Goldberg,
begin
but
a
I was
new
back in
series here,
WCW.
first and 10.
Yeah, no, I didn't know he. Again, I was tapped out during this era. I did not know fucking Goldberg came back and was wrestling in the main event. So I was like, what the fuck?
That's a
Old
great
ass
play all
Goldberg.
around by
No, I
the
know
defense.
now.
The first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle.
How do you do a
close to
Brock
the line.
Lesnar squash match, man, and make it believable?
Bro, because he did it before.
They make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Ending off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good
I remember.
effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the
I
run,
believe it
pass,
will.
kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. The ball is loose.
And
Defense jumps on the ball.
The thing about Jericho and Kevin is they said the worst part about what they did to that feud was not only was it probably the best feud happening right now, it wasn't the main event, and they didn't open the show. They put them like somewhere in the fucking middle of the show. Or second, yeah, like it was just a. They did that to one of the best feud of the year.
Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay.
Shout out to the list, man.
Burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here?
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have negated that aspect of this offense the
How do you
entire
feel about
first half,
that?
and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change,
How do you feel about the
how
run
they get
game?
back into this game?
What's that nigga name? Brock Lesnar.
Third down play for this offense.
Why?
Dropping back. It's
Of the ones that I've seen,
fires it to
my
the
favorite match of theirs was the SummerSlam
wide
where
open
Brock
receiver
flipped the ring.
downfield. First down pickup, tackled at the 45.
I think
A new set of downs after that completion.
well, yes, but he makes it interesting.
And looking to throw now on first down. The sack on the play could not.
No, bro,
escape
because
pass rush.
no one had.
Reach the 2-minute
Did
warning
you
as
forget that
offense
no
tries
one
to
in
take the lead
2015?
here
No, in
before
2015,
halftime.
that man
Sets up
Roman
second
had
down.
all right to beat that nigga, bro, and then Steph came and ruined that shit, bro.
Quarterback
Like,
looking to connect with the receiver here.
no, bro, because everyone was like, oh, Roman not gonna win this shit. Oh, Roman can't go up against motherfucking, it's motherfucking. It was an excellent match.
God, the
Here's
fucking.
snap, looking to throw. The pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
When I heard they got rid of the big
Kick it away.
what is it called?
Looking to
Big,
kick
big
it away
gold,
for the second time.
whatever. When they got rid of that gold belt and they went with the red and blue, man.
Able to bring the
Ugh.
returner to the ground.
This design sucked.
I hated Triple H because of what he
Mississippi
did with
State
him,
offense is
bro.
back out there now. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession.
What?
Take a deep
Triple H
shot
beating
here.
Sting?
That deep
Why?
shot is caught
No,
for a
Sting
big
was-
gain. They bring him down, but that is a
It don't matter. It does not matter.
Sting was the biggest legend to have not been in WWE at that point.
That's what I'm saying.
Get the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looks to the left.
I don't care, but like
He
my
was
boy.
signed. He was signed for a while. He just got hurt.
Against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout.
It doesn't matter. That boy still wrestling to this
Sting
day,
was
bro.
Sting even older was putting on good matches in AEW. No, I agree with JJ though. They buried every WCW guy that ever came to the WWE,
But it made
years
no
later
but,
they still do the same thing to Triple H of all people after the Reign of Terror. They didn't learn from their mistakes. I mean, sure it's consistent, but no, to Sting.
Back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Now it's second down here. Gonna run it. It's Davis.
Wasn't he part of? Was he already the COO at that point, or is that later?
no, he wasn't COO.
Flag on the field. So let's check this out.
I don't. Whoever's decision it was, I think it was wrong for them to make Sting lose in his first major match in WWE, being the biggest legend who was never in WWE. And again, I wasn't watching at that time. I just learned about it after the fact. I didn't know Sting came to WWE. I was like, what the fuck?
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards.
Sting was my dog, bro. Like Sting is out of all the wrestlers, Sting is my favorite wrestler, bro.
There's the snap.
It was cold, man.
It was him.
That's reeled in. It's Davis.
Yeah, go ahead.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this 3rd down. Interesting call here on 4th down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Snags a quick throw. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Quarterback looks downfield to
Nope.
make this throw.
I came back at
wants to be
WrestleMania
able to get
39.
the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead,
Wait, you didn't see
it's
Bray
the ball
Wyatt,
just
dumbass?
underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Receiver makes
Yeah,
the
I know
catch.
about.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. 2nd down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Yep,
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield.
I don't know what year it was, but man, where was the Jinder Mahal World
Defense
Cup?
comes up with a sack.
And just like that,
And
you
you really
squeeze
just say
the
Jinder
life out
Mahal,
of this
though.
offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big
I'm about to
reason
get
why
off,
these guys
but
are enjoying
no,
the lead.
I'm glad I skipped that era of wrestling.
Receiver
Man.
brings down the return.
I dropped out in 2013, came back in 2 years ago.
The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Which offense can get it going first?
You said
This one has
Wahula?
been a struggle so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's
We
in.
really have no
Touchdown,
more
Bulldogs.
rivalry.
Like when I stopped watching wrestling, the Shield hadn't broken up. I never knew about the shield break and all that. I had to catch up on all of that over the last
But now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is
One of the biggest things I heard about in wrestling during the time I wasn't watching was Kofi. Like I heard rumblings of Kofi Mania when he won it, and then how that turned out.
Makes the catch downfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now to first and 10.
Does he lose it immediately? Oh, he gets two defenses.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
I need Randy back in the main event. I'm tired of him doing these little side things since he came back.
Back to pass. It's Stone. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded.
I know there was the era where he was the dual champion.
They did a really
way
good
back.
job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
If there's one thing I know,
But I'm saying Randy was gone for like 2 years and like nearly had to retire. Now he's back and he's just doing mid-card
Makes a
stuff.
quick catch. And they get him down after the completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. Fourth down now.
Yeah.
Late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it.
turn around down.
Not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
It's a quick grab.
Oh,
Defense
God.
shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. And the single back takes the handoff.
Yeah.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
You know, shout out to Santino Morello.
This one will be
Don't know where he's at, but that was my guy.
If there's one
The
wrestler I
SMU
know
offense is
Austin
back
remembers,
out on
bro.
the field now. Last time out there,
Yo,
they got
if there's one wrestler I know
fourth
Austin
down, but
remembers,
it didn't
I'll tell you
cost
right
him
now.
anything. Let's see
Yeah,
what the
Austin.
mindset is
See,
here.
baby.
Receiver looks
This
it
man
in.
Austin will
It's
always,
complete.
always. I'm pretty sure everyone will always remember AJ Lee.
Gain on the play. That completion good for the first down.
Don't get Dill started, man.
Boy,
Wait, don't get me started either, because boy,
hey girl.
Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys
No,
inbounds,
wasn't
and
even
just
gonna-
keep that clock rolling.
They'll look to throw it here on second down.
I knew about AJ Lee before I knew about Janae Aiko, man. AJ Lee was.
Mustangs. This quarterback.
Now this is the real question. AJ Lee is
It's a
Austin.
crucial score
That's
that
real
makes it a
question.
one possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their
Yeah, JJ, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hearing you out on that one.
And it's
Nah,
your
bud.
job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
That's another man's wife.
And here comes
Didn't
the
that-
offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tight.
Okay, but if it's anybody though, I mean, it's someone you gotta respect, like CM Punk.
How will they call it here? He makes the grab. He He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
I was so uncomfortable when she kissed John Cena.
Oh no, brother. She kissed Gabe. Yeah, no, brother.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris.
Yeah, but let's not
Great
forget,
job.
Hey, don't.
Let's not forget, Kane still got Edge girl too, bruh.
Force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
There's
My
the
brother,
tackle,
my brother,
but
my brother.
first down yardage.
Let's
I
not
like this
forget,
call here late in
Kane
the
got
game like
leader
this
as well,
with the
my
lead.
brother.
Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust
Leader,
that offensive
Edge
line,
girl,
this running
remember?
back, and just keep working that clock.
Yeah.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the
And
blocks.
shout out to my man Matt Hardy, bro. Feel bad. All right, I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna go to bed.
Just a bad play
I'm not gonna go to
all
bed,
around for
but
this
I gotta
offense.
get off again.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Huh?
And now a timeout taken by the
Yeah, I'm
defense,
chatting, but I need to get the
trying
headset
preserve
off,
as
like, I need
much
to,
clock as possible.
You
They're
need
on
to
your
breathe,
screen.
man. You need to breathe, man.
This is a big third
I've
down
been
play
on
coming
for
up. If they
how many
get the
hours?
Stop, you have to believe we'd see a
Chill.
timeout.
It's been a while. It's been a
Here's the
while.
snap.
Bill,
Looking to
you
throw
always
the ball.
have tomorrow, brother. You always have
The
tomorrow.
pass
brother.
caught inside the
I
15.
will not be on.
They're not going to get him. He's in.
You have Sunday.
Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, that's why
You
you
have
practice
Monday.
right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession
I had the terrorist
game
shift
with
on Monday.
under 2 to go. Like their
12 to
odds
9.
of closing this game out.
They'll return it from inside the 5.
12 to 9.
As soon as I heard this, as soon as I heard 12, I was just like, yeah, he's not getting on.
Well, that's because I picked up a shift. That one's because I picked up a shift. The other ones, I close on the weekends, and they move closing like we have to. I'm definitely not well off. So, but
completion makes it second and
no,
short.
because they've been cutting hours. Like I only have 30 hours next week. After that,
What's
pick
that
up a
been cutting
shift.
hours?
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass.
Well,
here.
it was 4 days, so I had to pick up a
Scoops
shift.
out of bounds after gaining
That was the most
some
hours
decent
I could have picked up.
yardage. Big guys up
Damn,
front
Elijah
line
just
up.
gets online?
It's
Are
first
you
down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, damn, bro, this man has been getting online late as shit these past
Shotgun
couple of days.
exploding
I haven't
in the
talked to
secondary.
Elijah in
It's
2
an out
weeks.
route. The catch made.
But
Brought down, but not before he gets
No.
into enemy
he's
territory
gonna
at the
play like
49.
Siege with
He's
a lot.
going to play
Save
for
me
you.
up.
Today.
I'm gonna get off and get back on the
Looking to throw
laptop.
again.
I need to start writing.
Lets it
Told
fly
myself
to
I'd do
the
that today.
wideout.
I wrote
Looks
2
downfield
pages.
and finds a receiver who
2
worked his way
paragraphs.
wide open.
If that. What happened to my laptop?
Touchdown, Ponies. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys.
Well, I'm writing. Like I revised chapter 1. You want chapter 1, bro? I can send you chapter 1.
The extra point is good. Down by
9
touchdown,
pages.
21-14. And now the defense decides to spend a
Yeah.
timeout to regroup a bit. Believe their lineup.
No, I don't have like the deep like the summaries like this happened and then this happened. No, I'm writing a book.
Austin, by the way,
There is one.
Linebackers shifting around now.
There is
On
one.
this play from the
There is
pistol
one, but it's not
formation.
gonna be in chapter 1. Might be for a while.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing.
boom, nigga.
He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end
I
zone.
have thought about a soundtrack,
Touchdown,
but I haven't
Bulldogs.
done it all.
Well, a touchdown to a
Austin,
wide open
No,
man.
but,
by the way, you're terrible. You're terrorist, by the way. You know that.
What was the
You're
defense
terrorist.
thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that.
But I do
They
think-
just
During
completely
the game?
forgot about him and gifted him
Yeah,
a
what about
touchdown.
Gurley?
You're a terrorist.
He'll take
I
the
want you to know
return and
that.
try to get some better field position. Solid
Yeah.
job
You better
by the
slander
coverage
Gurley.
team. They bring
Yeah.
it down at the 16.
What the fuck?
Why?
What
Why
do
don't
you
you
have
like
me
Gurley
watch?
gone?
What do you have me watch?
So this is what you gotta say for me to stay on. You gotta say some bullshit. Is that?
Explain to me, bro. Explain, bro. What did you have me watch? I want explanation right now, bro.
And a quick
What am I
timeout.
having you watch when you recommended 100 girlfriends that all really love me?
Set up. It's a
And you're gonna
first
slander
down play.
Gurley Lagon?
Dropping back. It's Stone. Oh, a sack.
Bro, I don't have Hulu.
Making a big play. Now they've got to hustle to
You
the
have
line
Disney?
and get set.
It won't. My Hulu will not connect to the Disney for some reason, bro.
Looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
I can't watch it on Disney Plus, can I? Without
One of those
Hulu, right?
Critical third down plays coming up.
Wait, I can? Because every time I click on it, it say I need a Hulu
Makes the
thing.
catch. It's Jones. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion.
No, that's what it's saying.
Now
If
it's
you have
fourth
Hulu,
down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking
you're
for
right.
an
You know
open
what I'm saying?
man.
But like,
Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion instead.
you know,
It's a
I have a
turnover
fire
on
stick, and
downs.
I don't.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high
It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
Licensing for sure.
Yeah, I think you're
It is
right.
an anime
Right now,
regardless.
it's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how
Like,
far
at least put it on
they continue to
Netflix, my
progress
brother.
over.
Damn.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.
Let me
This has
enjoy
been
it.
another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
By the way, never watched Buren LeBron. Just wanted to keep off and on for a little while. Bye. Anyways, Van Buren Jr. 83% completion, 4 touchdowns, 309 yards on the day passing. Daniel rushing for 43 yards, averaging 3.9 yards per carry, and his backup Davis getting 20 yards, averaging 7 yards per carry. The wide receiver room was led by Whitmore today with 91 yards and a touchdown on the day. Mosey getting 87 yards and a touchdown on the day. Coleman Jr. getting a 53-yard touchdown, and Harden getting 45 yards and a touchdown on the day as well. All 4 of those touchdowns. Davis also getting 20 yards on the backfield as well. Defense is all over the place. Lewis led his defense today with 5 tackles for loss on the day. Hinton and Blanton each getting 2 tackles for loss on the day. Jenkins, Rogers, Williams, and Patterson each getting 1 tackle for loss on the day as well. Lewis also got 3 sacks on the day. Williams and Blanton also getting a sack on the day. And then Pollock getting a 39-yard interception on the day. Mississippi State goes to a bye week next week, and then the week after that they have number 2 Miami.